Welcome to the treasure room.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Prepare for vault door opening.
Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Kismet. Welcome to Vault 45. I shall be here to entertain you tonight. Feel free to go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you can see and hear me over on Twitch, as well as I'm streaming live to YouTube, to Kick, to Facebook, and to Livespace all at the same time. That's 5 different platforms simultaneously, everybody. Welcome to my office. As you can see, they also call me Overseer Kismet or the Gaming Tycoon. We do play a lot of various different games here. We're getting back to some Fallout 4 here. Finally, I've been busy taking care of a bunch of other stuff. But we're going to go ahead and get back to some of our mega builds. Right now, we're hanging out at Green Top Nursery over here, the one we built for Olaf. We'll take a quick look at that one, and then we'll move on, and we'll go do some other mega builds, maybe a little bit of storyline as well while we're at it, and have a bit of fun. First, let's say hello to everybody in the chat to get started. I see Whist in the chat. What up, first person in the chat? 1,000 Kiss Caps, the entire chat for the first person I see today. Dragon Wolf coming in, say hello. What up, Dragon Wolf? Dio in the chat, sup. We got Paul hanging out in there as well. Oh, he's got, look at that sub badge. That's one of them real high-end sub badges there, Paul. Very nice. Raz in the chat. How you doing, Raz? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been well. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Paul in there. Oh, I just said Paul. Paul's in there twice. And then Dragon Wolf coming in as well, twice as well. So there we go. Foggy coming in, saying hello as well. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Jeremiah hanging out over there on Facebook. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in and chilling in my chat. Appreciate you all. Look at all these ones. There we go. There we go. Lots of ones in there. What up, Foggy? We got Raz in there, Thoroughbrick. We got everybody with the ones. We're ready to go, everybody. I'm ready to dive right in. I want to get these mega builds fired up because we've been falling behind on these. Want to try to get these done. Then we're going to do main story, and then we're going to go do the Far Harbor, and we're going to go do the other one, Nuka World. Yeah, we got lots to do, so we're going to go and get it started. Let's go. All right. Let's take a look at this one right here. As you can see, we've got some crazy moo-moos in here running around and getting into some trouble. As well as we can see, we've got all of our vendors inside here. Now, this is a giant vault that I built for them. I think one of my favorites in this particular location. You can see we're right outside here. Now, this is a very unique one because this is actually at Greentop Nursery. And at Greentop Nursery is actually over the top of the lower area. So we can go in here and we can lean out the sides and hiya, take that. Or we get our weapon out and chain gun them like that, or get our Overseer's Guardian and shoot them around the corner. Also got a cool elevator over here that we can use. Come on, Paladin Dance. We're going to take a little elevator ride. Whee! Right down here as well. Now, down below here, you can see I've got it all sectioned off here to protect them on the inside here. And you can see that we have various different types of foods in here, all the different types of foods that you can have right in here as well. And we have a couple doorways up here for them to come through, like so. Very nice, like all of it. Very, very good. We also got some vendors that are chilling out here. I think these vendors need some chairs. Let's get them some chairs out here. Let's let them chill out in some chairs. Right over here. Here you go there, dudes. Here's some chairs for you guys to chill out here. There you go. Watch out for the crazy moo-moo. Watch out for the crazy moo-moos. There we go. I like to, put some chairs out here by the campfire. They actually do sit in them, by the way. Watch this. Hey, that's pretty cool, everybody. Not a lot of people know that. I know that because I've been playing for a long time. Now, this is founded by Olaf over here, the Viking Stronghold. And it is quite the stronghold. Look at that Kismet killbox up on high and all the way off to the side there. Oh, yeah, a lot of deadly stuff. We got Kismet killboxes way up there and over there. Anything that decides to come rolling up in here is going to get owned. I just love it when the vendors are just literally just chilling out in the chairs.
At least the pay is terrible.
Yeah, well, there you go. So again, everybody, they're inside a protected vault. And so what I could do is I could put automatic doors in here also to protect them. But believe me, all the turrets are going to wipe these guys out. Now, we might want to think about putting some turrets in here in case they actually do get to the interior of this particular location I just thought of. So maybe we'll just throw a few extras right down here just in case some things get rowdy up in here. So we'll send one over here. And we'll put one over here on this corner so it can watch both directions. Maybe up on a little bit higher there. There we go. We can watch both directions. And same thing over here. If they decide to come in, we got our 5 turret there. Now you can see this is a Mark 5 turret. It depends on what locations you're doing.
Squirrel!
To get that going on. Did it come up and do the sub? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. Oh, you did it on my startup screen. You did it on my startup screen. That's why I didn't hear it. I'll get to it in just a second here, Raz. We'll replay it here in a second. So we got some there, and then we want to go ahead and maybe put some in here on the tables. Yeah, a little something, something. A little something, something over here, and kind of get it out of the way, though. Oh, I don't like the floating. I don't like the floating. Let's put it over here. There we go. Just to put some in here, you know, in case things get a little crazy. They happen to get into the interior here. I'd love to put them on these tables. I don't like them floating. Maybe on this table. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. All right. Maybe one right here in the center on this table, too. Yeah, there we go. Now, the goal is not to destroy my food, though. That I don't want to happen. Oh, yeah, another one back here, maybe. Oh. Rotate that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, now that'll save that interior location, too. And then, of course, we have turrets out here to protect out in the outside. So all of that seems well protected. Seems good, ready to go. Now let's go ahead and replay that there. I don't know why it didn't play. Let's see, 9 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, still on my startup screen. That's what I just said. There we go. Yeah, remember, you want to be in this screen before you hit that button. Otherwise, it doesn't play. And if I forget, then it's not going to play at all. So there you go. So make sure to go ahead and say, show some love in the chat for Raz with that 76 months of sub love. Very appropriate because we also play Fallout 76 of sub love over there. Show some love in the chat, everybody. Use those thank you emotes and whatnot. Let's see. Let's also go ahead and get ourselves some roasted Mirelurk meat there. Now we got our food. We got our water. We got to talk to the doc. Where's our doctor? Right over here.
I can patch you up if you need it.
Mute. Cure me, doc. And then lots of clicking. And lots of skipping of dialogue. I hate this old transition right here. Just be over faster. I'm sure there's mods that take all that out, everybody, if you really want to do. Nothing. See, I think when you say I'm healthy, it should also let you out of the dialogue as well. I'm just trying not to shoot that lady. All right, that's all our crazy moo-moos up here doing their things. Those two, of course, sharing that one, even though I got a separate one here. And that one doing that one. So they're just chilling out up there. Of course, they got all these nice beds. Now, once I get all those other conditions taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and forward time by 7 hours. So I can get my well rested as well. I did override with a few mods in here. I'm playing a little bit modded. Oh, and I did override the ability for me to quick travel. So we got to go ahead and find out where my... Oh, wait, I don't pull it out of there. Oh, that's Fallout 76. I got to find my power armor. Where did I do with it? Is it even here? No, it is here somewhere. Power armor is here somewhere. Oh, and I got to level up as well. I'd imagine I left it down below here somewhere. Let's go see if we can find it. That's what happens when you haven't played for a little bit and you come back and go like, what did I do with that thing? Kind of feel like I would park it somewhere up here, if anywhere. Yeah, right there. All right, there we go. Getting that power armor, and we're going to get it going on. Now, this allows me to go ahead and fast travel, because, you know, we can take the vertibird and do all that, but we've already done that many, many times. Now we're getting it. Is Marcy in jail? Nope, we didn't put Marcy in jail this time. She's living large in a nice big vault way off in Sanctuary. All right, going to the slog here. Let's go to the slog and throw down. That's a cool outfit. Cool outfit. Leather armor offers additional protection against energy damage. There we go. Now we know, everybody. Oh, Super Mutant's getting owned. Things going down.
Think a Commonwealth boy's gonna give up that easy.
Oh, yeah, they're all fighting way down there as well. Getting into trouble. Now, we're going to try to get lots of streams in all week long, everybody. We're going to work hard, everybody. We're going to work hard. We're going to play hard. We're going to have a good time. Feel free to come on in and show that love to the stream as well. Look at this. That dude's got a 50 cal. I just love to watch the battle. I just stand up here and enjoy the show. Yeah, all the Ironworks peeps respawned over there. Yeah, so not only were we got attacked by super mutants, but also they're out there wiping out all of the ironwork guys who decided to aggro. And that's all she wrote. Again, I haven't even geared them up. See, if I had geared them up with 50 cals, they'd all be walking over there using their 50 cal guns and all of them. I have a bunch of them too. I could get every single one of these person could have a 50 cal or a Gatling laser, because I keep a bunch of them on stock. That was fun to watch, wasn't it, Pal to Death? I'm not even gonna bother to loot all that stuff. I got more than enough loot, but I am gonna go over here and turn this alarm off. That's for sure. All right, we all good now. We all good. All right. And so the slog has defended itself. It doesn't need me to defend it. Now, of course, if we have some legendaries out here, we might think about grabbing a little bit of legendaries, or maybe some 308 ammo. Oh, that's something there. All right, a little something there. Yeah, there's a legendary. We'll grab that one. Don't need missiles. Don't need all that stuff. Now, very rarely do I ever not loot everybody. I'm typically known as a super looter, where I loot everything. I mean, down to the smallest bottle cap and all of that. But there is a point of diminishing returns, and I'm at that point. It's more waste of my time to collect the loot and break down the loot or sell the loot than it is for me just to go over to my place where I'm generating a ton of purified water, and you do that instead. And so that there's kind of like a tipping point in which that happens. And so I just stopped looting. I just stopped looting all that stuff, but you know, I still look for legendaries, kind of more of like a collector's thing than anything else. I get our light on as well. And so we'll see if we've got anybody else over here. Yeah, this one over here. Yeah, we can grab stem packs and things of that nature. That's fine. Not that I'm hurting for stem packs, but we'll run around and see what he's got. Bottle cap. Nothing I need there. That's what I call onesie twosies, and it takes a lot longer to do looting this way, because you got to go to every little thing and click each and every little thing and roll through it and then decide whether you want to keep it or not. That's why I don't do that in the early game. In the early game, I'm just looting everything. I just take it all, every single bit of it, and take it with me. And then I'll sort it out, and I actually have a mega sorter which sorts all that stuff for me. All right, so we got that, and there's a few people up on the top there that I can go loot, but I'm not gonna bother. Not gonna bother. I think we good. All right, so we're good on that, and we've got that build done, so we can mark that off on our list over here at Olaf's right here. And you can see this is my settlement overseer here. At Greentop Nursery, we can say done. All right, now the next one we're going to do is Norhagen Beach right here. Yeah, now again, I have a tracker, which I call the Settlement Overseer, which tracks everything that goes on with the settlement, how much food, water, happiness, all of these things in there that I do track. And then, of course, if they did donate toward charity or another event that we did, we've got people who donated toward that, so then they get a dedicated location built just for them. And so we're going to build a surf mecca, everybody, over at Norhagen Beach. So that's our next destination. So let's go ahead and bounce on over there. Let's see if I remember where it's at. Yeah, right there. Let's bounce all over there and get that done. Now, we got about 4 of these. 4 of these. I could watch this for hours. I know, right, Lazy Boy Streamer? I love to watch when they get all try to come in and attack my bases. The Kismet Killbox wipes them out. I just sit and watch the show anymore. I don't need to participate anymore, because I can just blast them. I just one-shot them from where I'm at. But I do like to watch the show. All right, here we are at Norhagen Beach. Now, of course, to get anything going, look at the Pridwin in the background. Beautiful. To get everything going, what we want to do first is, of course, probably take our power armor and stick it off here to the side, like so. Now, just so no one runs up and tries to take it from us, including the people who are actually living here, we're going to take that fusion core out of there. We're also going to go over here to the bed, so you guys don't have to watch me build at the nighttime and forward time again, which also saves my game. In the survival mode, I'm playing in the hardest mode, the hardest way you can play in the game. And in survival mode, the only way you can save is to sleep in a bed, whether it's one of these beds or a sleeping bag or whatever it is. And you can see I've got a lot of stuff going over here. Now, again, this is going to be the surf mecca, so we're going to need to be able to build a gigantic building here to accommodate that. And then also to help out all of our people here. And you can see I've got an extractor here that I no longer need. We can go ahead and scrap all that out. We're using that early game. Take all that out. Oh, some wood over here that I didn't take out. We've also got an on-off switch here, which goes to our power generation, which I don't think we need these either. So this one will just store that, but the other one will scrap. We don't need to run that out to our extractor. We've got ourselves what I call a quick bench, where if you're walking in and you're overburdened, you can just walk right to here and drop it there without having to go all the way to the workbench. As well, Kismet Killbox looking good up high. We'll make some new ones of those. We've got some crazy moo-moos under here, so we might want to move these. Actually, we'll just store these for now, because that's that one that he's using. We're also going to go in and start storing all of this stuff, and we'll store all of these plants out of here, which will make these people unemployed. We'll get to that later, and you can notice that I'm making a lot of purified water. That's how I got the name, the Wasteland Tycoon, is I actually make millions, billions, and trillions, that's right, with a T, of caps or gold or whatever it is in every single game that I play that has a monetary reward or monetary system. And the reason why I do that is that's the way I dominate the Wasteland, is the fact that I have so much more resources and ability to generate large bases and basically make more resources, out-resource the next guy, if you know what I mean, as well. Now, I'm also going to store all of these as well. We're going to go ahead and move all of our areas over this way. We're going to tell this guy to move off of there for a second. We're going to hit tab, and then we're going to grab it back before he can do anything about it. Right over there. Store all these chairs. And we've got some workbenches here. This is all of our power over here. We can just scrap all of this stuff because we're not going to use... This is the concrete set. And so once we get to mega building, we use the vault-tec kit. And I tried to, make each kit a little bit different. And each build a little bit different in those kits. But ultimately, we're going to take all of this stuff out of here like this. And there's a fast way to do this is you just take out the flooring. And if you take out the flooring, what it's going to do is to drop those beds right here on the ground, which makes it super easy for me to scrap all of those. Because while those are decent beds, we want to use some nicer ones. Now, one of the main things I would say about Norhagen Beach is do not ever reassign that kid. Right here. Don't ever reassign this kid. Otherwise, he will do nothing in your camp. So let him just keep doing that stuff over there. That's why I didn't take that out. I just leave that there and let him do that because at least he's doing something useful. Otherwise, he does a diddly squat the whole entire time. So let's go ahead and just scrap all this out over here. And we're no longer going to use any of this. Right over here, I'm just hitting R and then E. Let's get this guy to move over here. Then tab, E to grab that, put that right in there. And then this guy, you go over here as well. By hitting E and then hitting over that way and then tab to get out. Grab this real quick before he decides to come back again. And we're going to put these way over here for now. And this just allows it so I don't have to reassign all these people who I've already assigned to these various things. Tell that guy to go down there. He's going to start to move. I'm going to hit tab. I'm going to grab this. And we'll put that way at the end temporarily. All right, now we're getting somewhere. This guy down there. And grab his thing. And put that over there temporarily. All right. One more to go. This lady, let's get this lady over this way. And then tab out of there, grab this. Actually, I think I have another one over there I need to get. Right over here. And then that settler out of there. Very nice. Over there. Okay, now we're looking good. Power to dance, just chill it out. Now, one of the things I want to do...
Wait there.
is tell Paladin Dance to chill out. Otherwise, he's going to follow me around everywhere. Now this little cooler here is actually for purified water, so I don't need that anymore. I'm taking this out. We'll put this around the other side for now. Oh, I see some concrete that I never scrapped it there. All right, and we'll take this and move this way off to the side. We're going to be building here in the front side. We're going to be trying to build it toward the water. We'll put that away. We're not going to use any of these heavy lasers. We're not going to need those. And then these are all nice Mark 7s. We'll use that later. That will scrap. We'll use that later. This maybe. That no, that no, and that no. And this yes. And there we go. And then scrap all of these little boards here. Like this. Very nice. Okay. Now, I don't really need this purified water here anymore, so I don't really need to have all this water out here. So in a very rare move, I'm actually going to remove all the water as well. Because I have plenty at Spectacle Island and actually could have more. I have about 1 million credits worth of purified water just sitting over there right now. So we're going to take all this out as well because you know what? We want to disturb the waves here. We want to have our surf mecca. With plenty of tasty waves that we could get. Right over here. So taking out all the purified water. Right here, there we go. Now again, this is really great for generating cash. For sure, for sure. This is how I make most of my money in game, and then I'm able to buy whatever I want, including rebuilding the whole entire wasteland. I'll buy out Diamond City. In fact, I'll buy out the whole entire city, and then make it into a paradise for my fellow wastelanders, for them as well. Right over there. There we go. Purified water out, looking good. Now, they're going to be not happy with all of that changes, of course, and the happiness is going to start going down, and that's okay. I don't think so, little moo-moo. Ha ha, grabbed it before you go back to it. Let's put him way over here, because we're going to be building mainly on that side. So we want to get everybody out of this way. And then all of these over here, we'll store that. Maybe we'll use this. I don't know. Hey, person, get off of there. And we'll just store that for now. Store this one. Hey, you, walk over there. And then store that, store that. You walk over here. Now, I can always reassign these people later. Go over here. And there we go. Now, sometimes you can find stuff under the water. Now, I have a mod that makes the water, like, super beautiful and clear. Oh, there's a crashed plane down there. There's a crashed plane down here, everybody. I didn't know. Look at this. See, I think at the end of this playthrough, I'm going to go through and I'm going to remove all the water with a mod, maybe. So we can just walk underwater and just look at all the water. But I added a mod that makes the water look beautiful, which is awesome. I forgot until just now. Okay, so now we got to build ourselves a nice surf mecca right out here. Now, of course, we need all of our basics. We need all of our food and all of that stuff. And we'll get to that, but let's go ahead and make maybe a little dock out here for some tasty waves. Let's see what we can use for our dock here. Now, normally I would go atrium, but maybe we could just go ahead and use something like this. Yeah, something like this, so we just get it just... Reminds me of Satisfactory, where I put it just below the water line. All right, that's just above the water line. And let's put another one here. And let's take a look at it. How far above the water line is it? Yeah, just the top part is above the water line. So that would make a good dock right there. Very nice. But we want no tiny little dock. We want a nice big boy dock over here. Now let's see if we can snap that in there. I think it's going to be a little too close. So what we're going to do is hold down E, which is going to give us control over all three of those, and we're going to back that up so that it just sits right up along that edge real nicely. Oh, but it's not going to let me put it down in there. Yeah, we're going to need to escape that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk it forward so we can keep it at that same level, like this. Maybe up just a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to try to sneak a support behind it to get it right at the beach level. Yeah, back just a little bit. Hold down E, back, 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 back. There we go. And then I call this fuddling with it. You just kind of fuddle with it till you get it how you like it. And they just walk up there. No. Now see, if I put that one in, it's going to use that ground and it's going to be blocked. But if I use the front one and then put it down, it allows me to snap it down a little lower than I normally could. See, now I can just walk right up on there. If I can walk right up on there, they can walk right up on there. And that's the cool thing. See if we can get this one over here to snap. All right, that's looking good. And then we can go ahead, and that's when we can use our atrium floors to kind of square it off to the beach. Like this, and there we go. We've got ourselves a cool dock out there. Very nice. I wonder if there's actually any boats or anything in here. I don't think I've ever tried to put a boat down. Let's go see if there's a boat hiding in here. Don't tell me. Part of the fun is me trying to remember. Oh, the ball track. There's something I haven't done in forever. Ah, that's cool. I forgot that was even in the game. All right. Let's see. Junk fences, no. Doors, no. Now, watch that backseat gaming, everybody. That's for sure. What's on the agenda today? We're doing a mega build. We're doing the surf mecha here. We're going to build it out. We're trying to build out a dock right now, see what we can do. I'm trying to look to see. I mean, this is the boat one. This is like the Far Harbor one. I don't know, I remember seeing a boat in here, but then again, I wasn't looking for it, so that would probably be under miscellaneous if it was anywhere. It would be under here. Or it would be down one, and then way at the bottom. Flags and miscellaneous. Those are all cages. This is crafting, stores, resources. Decorations, miscellaneous. I don't remember ever seeing a boat, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there. I know we have some fishing stuff here from Far Harbor, these little tannery things and whatnot. See it there. Nuka World, Vault. All of our vault stuff, including our various different boxes and things. Christmas trees and whatnot. Floor coverings. These are all rugs. Yeah. No. I'm sure there's a mod for that, everybody. I'm sure there's a mod that puts boats in here. You can think of it. There's a mod for it, I'm sure. Let's see. Let's go back to structure. So we can't, we got no boats or any other cosmetic stuff like that we can use. We could put some boxcars in there. Kind of like a little place where you can just dock your boat. Yeah, kind of like that. All right, what about the orange ones? Do I like the orange ones? Try the orange ones. Oh, like a little side thing. I don't think I've ever used these ever. Not really feeling those. Not feeling it. All right. That's cool, though. I haven't used those in forever either. Okay, what else we got? Miscellaneous. Barn doors. Nope. Don't really see much there. Beds. I'm trying to think of what I want to put here on the dock. Huh. I guess we could put some fishing stuff. One over there. And then one over here. Right there. Any other fishing stuff? That's okay. A little drying racks for our fish. We need a little fish rack, but there's no fish on the fish rack. Maybe out here at the end. A little bit of decoration for our dock there. Okay, now we're going to build out a big old giant vault right here. And you're like, well, Kismet, how are you going to do that? Well, one of the tricks is that once you have the foundation of where you want to start, the rest of it should just fall into place. So what we're going to do is go to the vault, and one of the first things I would do is start with the stairwell. Because their entrance to their thing is going to be right here on the dock. So I can just start with the stairwell and build this upwards as high up as I want it to go. And then also do a switchback if I want. But we're going to put this way up here until it reaches all the way to the other side. And this one's kind of annoying because it doesn't always like go further away from you. And it's kind of hard to reach up there from down here. But one of the things that we can do is run into the thing here. Now, I like to do this so that they're way up off the ground and they're not being attacked all the time. Because that sucks. All right, we should be plenty up. Oh, yes. Okay, we got a beautiful view that way. All right, we're going to have a good view up here. So we'll go ahead and transition to our atrium for now, just so we can kind of walk up here in the front. And check it out. All right. Now, of course, we want to be right up where the water is. So we're going to go back this way. So we got this epic view of the Pridwin. And over this way, we're going to have a nice 360-degree view here at the Surf Mecca. Too bad I don't have any surfboards. Those would be great to add. We'll try to create some makeshift surfboards. All right. And we're going to see how far forward are. Maybe one more. Again, you see I just aligned it to the bottom part there and then built up along that edge. Now, this is going to be a big, big build, everybody. It's going to be nice and wide like this across here. It's mainly going to be in the front section like this because it's going to be all about the view and all about enjoying the ocean, which is going to be awesome. All right, let's make it 3 long and see how we like that. Now, the first thing I do is kind of measure out the distances that I want. So I'll measure out the widths. I'll get an idea of the distances, where I want the stairwells and how I want the stairwells. Do I want them to go straight? Do I want them to switch back? I always find a nice straight stairwell works out better for coming and going. Than if you do too many switchbacks, because then you got to run up the switchback as well. Just running up a straight thing is much easier than running up in that little spiral. You can create that spiral. I've done it many, many times. Doing good. Game's fun. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Do you need double power to require the water purifiers to get max production? You just need enough power to power that thing. So it depends on which one you use. So if you're using like the lower end ones, then you're going to need like 5 power and then 10 power and then, even more power depending on how many more you put down. Now, in my case, at each location, and we're probably going to need to get some more nuclear material, I keep putting one of these down. And you can see that it has 500 power. So it's worth 5 of these other ones over here. So I'd have more than enough power to power everything in the entire vault. Now, this particular vault doesn't use any purified water, so I don't necessarily need that much power. So I just need one of these now to run the entire thing. So it'll be just fine with just one of the fusions instead of the 3 fusions I had before to keep all that power going. Now, on my other one, way out there at Spectacle Island, I'm actually using 2 of those. So I'm producing 1,000 power from those as well. But that nuclear material runs out fast, so it's good to get that going. Okay, now we got to think about the basics of what we want to do and how we want this all to look. So we're going to go in and we're going to look at what our options are here under our vault-tec kit. Again, we're building all mega builds with the vault-tec kit. And we got some different rooms. So we've got our common room here, and let's turn it this way. So this is more like an atrium room, but it has like the different sides. So that one's okay. We've got our cafeteria. We've got our clinic area, which I kind of feel, I'm feeling the vibe of the clinic on this one. We've got our nursery there. We've got our overseer area, our quarters, our security area. Kind of feel like I might want a security area back here in this corner. Let's start with that. Let's start with this right over here. So what I'm going to do is take this one out, and then I'm going to very easily just go in and take this and just put this right here, because you know what? It'll just go right in there super easy, won't it? No, it won't. No, it won't, everybody, because they made it so it works very hard. I don't know why they made it so funky like that. But what we got to do is we got to transition from the atrium to the security room. So now what we want to do is we want to, this is something I've talked about many, many times on the stream, is use the doorways. So the two doorways, you put them together, and then now we've transitioned to the security room. And so now we can take that out, and we can start putting security rooms next to the other security rooms, like this. And then we can take this back out again, and then now snap this to this side, and it's not snapping to anything else. It's snapping to the other security room. And then over here, we could snap this in here. And there we go. Very nice. I'm going to take these out. And then we'll have just a security room up here to protect against peeps coming in here and getting rowdy. I think we're going to go ahead and do something like this. And like this. Maybe have a window out here for these guys. Yeah, a couple windows. These guys just to see outside. Like this. And then again, we'll enclose this security area. Like this. And like that. But we think we're going to need a doorway so that we can step outside in case we need to do a little pew-pew over here. So we're just going to go like this. And we're going to go ahead and see if it's going to... I don't think it's going to let me transition there. I have to do this first. Yes, there we go. And then we can put these out here, or we could actually just back these up to each other. Try not to fall off the top. And then this one would be a flat one. And this just allows them to chill out up here, and if anybody gets rowdy from this side, we can blast them from up here as well. There we go. Now this is going to have an area that goes around the whole entire outside. But still has a covering over the top of it so that they can transition around without getting rained on, like this. There we go. Again, the whole point of this is that you're getting the beautiful view. And so we're going to get in here, and we're going to get this security room in. Again, we're going to use all the same. Oh, I could be using my corners and all of that stuff. Let's use our corners here. Really finish this out nice. We are mega building. So we're going to finish it out as we go along so we don't see the side of these other ones. Like that. There we go. And let's fix this other side. There we go. And then, see, this has a little piece in there that finishes those little corner edges, which makes that look great. There we go. Is there a link for the Tell Me Nothing hoodie? Yes, there is. You can absolutely grab it right there at kismet.gg. You go right to where my studio specs, scroll all the way to the bottom. You can also do it on the Discord. You can pop over there and in the announcements. You can find it there. I actually have two versions of the Tell Me Nothing hoodie, and I bought one of each. They're on their way to me now. One that it just says Tell Me Nothing, and then one that also has what I call the journey. The Tell Me Nothing, because I want to go on the journey and I don't want to know anything about it. I want to discover it as I go. So you can pick which one you want, or you can do both, whatever you feel like. Hey, it's your deal. You do you. All right, we'll also put a doorway right there to finish that doorway out too. That's a nice edge there. And then this one here, same thing. We're going to go in and just really make this nice and kind of finish out that edge over there. Like that on that interior. The exterior one here is going to be kind of like that. But that's okay. We'll make this interior edge look really good. All right. Yes, that looks nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Or we could just make it a doorway. I kind of like it open like that. Okay, so now what we want to do is do something a little different on this one. We're going to go ahead and use some of our utility hallways. Now, another problem with your utility hallways, they will not go into the thing. Why don't they just snap? I don't know. I don't know. Don't blame me, everybody. But they do snap to the other one over there. I don't know why they don't snap to the actual, like, room kits. they only snap to the atrium. So now what we're going to do is basically make a transition from one to the other. Now me, I would probably think that they would like to see outside while they're doing their thing over here. So we'll take those back out. I wonder if we have a window just on one side. I honestly can't remember. I think we do, but it doesn't have the other side. So I'd have to put like a wall. And that's okay. We could probably do that. That'd be something uniquely different. So we'll put this here. Now again, I can't snap it this way. I have to snap it to this other one. And then have it snap again. And we'll see how I like this. And then we'll put a wall over there. And over there. The stairs kind of comes through that wall a little bit, but I'm not entirely hating it. I actually kind of like that little stripe thing. I think it gives it a kind of a unique difference. So you know what? We're going to go with it. I think I like it. All right, let's go with it. See, I may change my mind in about 5 seconds. We'll see. All right, so now we've got our utility corridor. Now, another thing that it's doing is kind of changing the color of it. So it's adding a little bit of red to the blue as well. And we're going to come around and we're going to basically make a walkway all the way around. And so if we do it on that side, I feel like, hey, why don't we do it over here as well? So we're going to go ahead, get this way, take all these out, right here, like so. Now, one of the smart things to do while you are working is to go ahead and make yourself a bed if you're in the survival mode. Normally, you can just go to the menu. You pull up the menu, notice that it's disabled. Again, in the survival mode, you can't save unless you do sleep in the bed. So we'll sleep in the bed. Otherwise, we'd be doing all of that again. And hey, I'd do it again if I had to. We'd go right to it. We would go right to it. All right, let's keep on rocking here. Let's go ahead and get over here. And get this going. Right over here. Very nice. Yeah, I like that stripe thing. Okay, now maybe we could just go, maybe use like one of these there, and then, oh, even better, we could use it as a doorway. We wanted to get up onto the roof area. So you can just use this as a ramp too. So you got the ramp that brings you up here, but then you can use the top of that ramp to get up, and then you really got a beautiful view way up here. This is where you got your 360-degree view. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. And I really like using the utilities because I very rarely ever use those. And so when I do use them, I like them even more so. All right, and so we'll go ahead and get our things down here, and I feel like these are probably the most underused pieces in the entire game. These kind of utility tunnel things. Now they actually have bigger utility tunnels like this that you can use as well. Very vault-esque. See how they got the things going along the side there? And then you can do the same thing with these, where you can go ahead and have them open on certain sides and have this. This is very unique also that it has a half one. Very rare does it have half pieces like that. And then it does another half piece where the doorway goes that way, when the doorway goes this way. And then, of course, we've got some dead ends at the end there, which is pretty cool. We're going to utilize a little bit of these up here on this side and see if we can kind of work these in with these. Now, again, most of this stuff is just temporary, just to kind of space stuff out. So we want to come to a kind of four-way deal here. And that's not going to let me put that there because I'm going to have to take out that stuff on this side. Let's take all that out first. And see if we can get this to snap right in the center. Yes. Okay. Now, when we snap that in the center, we're going to have a problem on the sides. In the fact that it's not going to line up to the rest of everything else, and that's okay. I feel like we might need a corner here now to kind of make that a little bit nicer. And we'll say, come on, get in there. There you go. little corner, so that corner's off there. And again, we're just going to build kind of non-standard, where it's not exactly snapping to all of the other stuff out here. Just to give us a little variety in our builds. Yeah, and you can build it all the same every single time, but I'm a big fan of trying some different things, especially pieces you haven't used in a while. So that's what we're going to do. Right over here, we can get this to snap the way we want it to snap. Yeah, there we go. And then over here, same thing, and we'll move this now in there with our scroll wheel. Again, we want to make it uniquely different than everything else that we've done, at least in some small ways. And right there, and then see if we made it. Yay, we made it. All right. Take our bed. Put it in there right now. Okay, and then again with some of our connections here. And like this. These are really awkward to get them to snap to each other. There we go. Same thing in the other direction. Store all of these. A little scary each time because it feels like I'm going to fall. All right, liking the look of that. So let's forward time on that. Save that a little bit. And let's see. So we have the center coming in. We got this cornering out to cover this little gap that's there. And that looks pretty good. And we've gone 3 in that direction. So let's see how many of these we can get in this direction. 3 there. Okay, it's pretty close to the edge. Oh, these are open and these 2 are not. Oh, hold on, those are the wrong ones. Wrong ones. I want my open ones here. They're 4-way direction open. There we go. And this way, again, you can look in all the directions. You can fire down below. All of that kind of cool stuff. Now, of course, we'll add supports to this later and all of that fun stuff. But we also need to think about the interior of the vault as well. And where they're going to have all of their various different things. So they're going to have like their security over here. So we'll have a security desk. So someone, is coming up, they'll have to check into security first and whatnot. But also they need like beds and all of that stuff as well. So before we actually run this all the way around, we're going to go ahead and put in some bedrooms here on the side. So we'll go ahead and say we'll do split bedrooms on this one just for fun. We'll find the quarters here, and we'll just very easily just take the quarters and snap it right in there, because look how easy that is, everybody. See, look, so easy, so easy. Not so easy. We're going to use the window one to try to snap the window to the window one, and that doesn't work either because just wants to drive me crazy. All right, so we have to use our atrium doorway as always. We'll do our atrium doorway. Then we'll go ahead and back to our kits, and then we'll use our other doorway like this. And then we'll get our quarters window because we're going to snap that right there. And then quarters window. And quarters window. All right, very nice. And then this over here. And so they get a nice view up here, and then this should probably be a corner like so. There we go. All right, very nice. And then we can take this out, and we'll just make this one a window as well. Okay, very nice. I like that. I'd like it a little bit more if it was further forward too. So let's go ahead, and we're not going to have any doorway here. We're just going to have it where it's open on this side. On that side, we'll probably put some sort of doorway or something. Let's go ahead and do something more like this. They're just kind of ends right at the end there, and it's kind of a more open floor plan. Over here, I feel like we should put some sort of doorway. Let's do a doorway that's turned like this. There we go. I like that. Not sure I like the security corner here, but we'll go with it for now. Okay, so now we got that one in on that side, and you could probably guess what we're going to do on this side. The same thing, because we're going to have them kind of symmetrical on both sides. Again, I don't always do symmetry. Sometimes it's fun to just break out of that symmetry mold, but sometimes it's also fun. So we're going to get it going over here. And then we need a quarters doorway over here. And then there's windows like we did before. And then we know we're going to take these out already, so we'll put these. I'll just fix that now. And then this one this way, and that one that way. And then windows. So again, we're going to have this go all the way around. And then we'll put our doorway that goes the other way right there. Very nice. And then window here, window there. And see, now they can also look and see who's coming in through the thing from their room. So if, you know, some things start to go down, they can go and take them out. I kind of feel like we want to definitely change this, though. I feel like we want to change this so this is a square thing. Now, one of the things we also want to do is, this one we could just use both sides. Yeah, like that, because it's flat on the other side, too. We also want them to be inside here and be secure against the radiation and all of the other stuff in the wasteland. So what I'm going to do is, I think what I'm going to do is do this, and then just go ahead and do the same thing over here with the doorway. This way. Just to make sure that they are protected against the elements. Because we can see there's a storm going on right now. Oh, that's a common corner. Once I get it back into the wrong thing. Pressing the wrong buttons. Quarters. There we go. And we want this one. Where is it? This one. All right. Very nice. I like all about that. Yeah, I like that a lot better. All right, we got to put windows in. We got to put doors in. But also, we got to just forward time so we're not doing this in the dark. Doing the dance in the dark. So we'll forward time, so we'll pass the storm, and then also we'll end up in the daytime. So yeah, retweets are good. Oh, yes, we are. We're at 5 retweets. Did we give out some retweets? I don't think we did. All right, 1,000 kids caps for crushing those 5 retweets. Way to go. What up, Fallout Guy? Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Amelia. I don't know what that is, Bike Shop Girl. And hey, gaming's fun. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. So yeah, it's a mega building for Norhagen Beach, brought to you by CTV Thomas, who's Captain.TV Thomas over there, called Turbo Town, the Surf Mecca. Because he donated toward my project I was working on, which is my One Last Wave project. Let's go 1 more hour and see if we can clear this fog. No, it looks like we're going to be working fog. Such is the way it goes. All right, so I feel like since I did it on that side, I feel like I want to fix it on this side too. So let's go ahead and fix all of this. And again, this is like a living, breathing thing. You typically will see what you like and then go from there. And I'm trying to get that to snap back in there. Go on, I know you snap in there. There you go. Sometimes you got to turn it around and finagle it. Fuddle with it. Okay, we just need a nice corner here, like so. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to use that doorway. And this one out, and then... Nope. Nope. Yep. And there we go. So now they'll be enclosed while they're in here doing their beds. While we're at it, you know what? We could just go ahead and get our doors on. Right there and right there. And then also with this It's going to let us. Go ahead, get in there. There we go. These are real touchy. Gotta find that magic spot. Come on. No? Not today? Okay. See, when that happens and it won't let you do it, what you got to do is take out the ones on the other side or on this side, either way. Because the glass is not letting you put it in. And again, I can try to put it in from this side and see if it lets me do it. But this is utility side. So all we need to do is take the utility ones out for now. Then go back to these, and it'll let us put those in. And then we'll let it see. And this is called build order. And then we'll let it see if it lets us put these things back in on the other side. To here, to these, to the one with the window. It's got a window on both sides, which we don't need. We need a window just on the one side. Ah, got an infection. Got an infection. I'll take care of it here in a second. Where did our piece go? It's here somewhere. Did I do double window? No, I did a one side window. Where are you hiding one side window? Oh, way at the end. Way at the end. All right, now we'll put these in. Like so. It's not going to be easy. Aim down maybe a little bit. Trying to force it in there. Come on. Okay, I'll move around a little bit. Scroll wheel that in. Rotate it a little bit. Oh, man. All right. It's going to be like that, is it? It's going to be like that. All right. Here's a great trick. Grab this. Scroll this forward and see if it lets us put it in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Great little trick. And then we'll do it again. We'll grab this one. Rotate it forward and then snap it in there. Great workaround. It shouldn't do that, obviously. And it can be super annoying to get this stuff to snap. Just keep fuddling with it. If you know it works, like you can obviously see it works for me. Once you know it works, then that's the real true power right there. And once you get that going, that's what to do. All right, I got infection here. Let's hope we have some antibiotics. We do. Awesome. And we'll get to our level up here in a bit. And that's some good stuff right there. So let's save that. And then if we did it on that side, then we're going to end up doing it also on this side. Let's move this to the center. Let's take these back out. Store that. And then do our doors and windows. Now, normally I do the doors and windows at the end. But again, when you have a build order problem like that, which I knew was going to show up, you want to do it now before you get too far. And then you're going to take all that stuff out. And stuff might be attached to it. And then cause you to have even more trouble later on. So we're just going to take care of it all right now. We got all of our doors there. Looking good. We got 2 bedroom areas. That's looking nice. And then the tricky part of getting these to go back in there again. And we got to remember this is all the way past the end here. I feel like very few people use these because they're so far down the line. Yeah, it's gonna do that deal. I'm gonna get this one first. Yeah, there we go. Get that one first and walk this one into position, and then this other one would be a little easier. Use my scroll wheel. There we go. All right. I didn't say it was going to be easy, everybody. I just said we were going to get it done. All right. That's good. Like everything about that. I like the little security room here. Pretty cool. The outside deck here going around. And this stops right here, but we want to also continue going. So we're going to put a security one of these ones here. And then we're going to put a... do we want to put a quarters there? No, we'll just put security all along the outside, I think. I think that'll make it look nice with the blue. And then, again, we're going to put this in here so they can see out the window. And we can see in. And these don't need windows because the interior ones have windows. And then this one like this. And now we can walk all the way around the outside, which is what we want, right? So we can fire down at anybody getting too rowdy down there. Are there any vehicles down there we can blow up? I think I might have got them all. I might have got every last one of them. We still got to go over there and say hello to those peeps. A lot of places in the wasteland still to go. But we want to get our mega builds going on over here. Okay, so we've got that. Now what we need is we need 24 beds to fit in here. So let's see if these rooms are big enough. And if not, we'll have to make them just a tad bigger. All right, let's start over here against this wall. Let's start like this. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3. That's 4, so this would be 8. Maybe, ooh, to have a boathouse. Need some love here. Now, I think we could get these across and just go down the center. Yes, or I could turn them long ways. And we just get a bit more room for people to go by. I feel like I like that a little better. I'm trying not to do too much of a bunkhouse. I mean, I put usually all the beds in a single room because it's just, I mean, you can put them in separate rooms if you want and just have really go to town. Because I've removed the build limit as well. But again, just trying to make it where they have a little bit more space than they typically would in other builds. So I'm not putting the beds right next to each other, which I normally would because it doesn't really matter in the long run. Only thing that matters is that they have enough beds. And we need to think about how many beds we got in this room, which will tell us how many we're going to have in total. So we have 4 there and 4 here. So that'd be 8 and 8. That would be 16 beds that we would get in there. So we might have to go a little bit bunk style where we nudge these up and try to get a few extras in. And I don't think they're going to mind because they're living in a sweet, sweet vault in here. Our goal is to have 12 in one and 12 in the other, so we'll see, or we can always put some elsewhere. And then another one here. Don't want to block my doorway too much. And then let's turn this around here and put this real close to the doorway. Again, see how close we can get this. Like that, very nice. Very nice there. And over here, very nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 12. All right. Now, did I know that was going to do that? No, I just guessed. I just guessed, and my guesses are pretty good. We nailed it. All right. Now, again, that's why spending thousands of hours building everybody pays off just by rough estimate there. So let's go ahead and get the rest of these in here now that we know this is going to be a big old win, big W. Now there's also some other beds elsewhere in here that I can't take out, but we'll put these in. Now we can also be super strict about these and, you know, put them straight and all of that. I'm just going to put them along the edge here because I don't want to run out of time for what we're doing here. We got plenty of time, but time goes quick when you're having fun. So we want to make sure we have enough time to get the build done. And there we go. And then one more over here, like so. All right, that bunkhouse is looking good. Dual bunkhouses here. Now I no longer need this one, which is going to take me down to 28. And again, there's 4 more beds down below there. Now I got to remember that I'm not in Fallout 76, and my character does not have a jetpack. Unless he's in his power armor, which he's not in right now. Okay, and the only way to get up here is to come up this tunnel. And so if they come up this tunnel, of course, I'm going to have a bunch of defenses up there in the security room, and then also down here. And that's what we've built so far, everybody. It looks kind of like a spaceship. Very, very cool. The surf mecha is underway. Okay, so we got all that done. And now we want to think about our vendors. And maybe we should just store all this stuff, I think. So I'm going to scrap these, because then we know we're not going to use these. And we'll put away this Kismet kill box. We'll pull that out later. We want to scrap the bed. We got to find a place for our moo-moo. This should go this way.
Bazinga!
Bazinga! That means Insper's in the chat. There he is. Look at that cool animation I did for you, Insper. Yes, my unique peeps who've got their own command get a cool shout out too. The plane you found underwater. Oh, I see. That's what you're talking about. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. Do you have a mod for unlimited build size? Yes, I do. I have a mod going for unlimited build size right now. For the fun. Oh, look at that. It's cool. It's like the thing is holding the whole thing up. That's awesome. That's very awesome. All right. Now, the reason why I put it down here is because they usually attack from those other sides. So the least amount of place they would attack would be down here. And then also I'll put defenses down here that will shoot back this way. I always find that what you want to do is put your defenses actually on the perimeter. The reason why is because it'll fire back into the base as well as fire really far way beyond the base as well. So if anybody comes rolling up from any of those directions, they're going to get annihilated. Now also we'll take and we'll put some up here on the top. So those will be shooting really, really far as well. The turrets in Fallout 4 shoot way further than any other game. And they are awesome, by the way. Now here's another great trick. If I hold down E, I'm just going to get this, and I can bring this down to my sides. Like this. And then it makes it a little easier for me to go in and take all that out, scrap that, and then store all this. Again, instead of you going to it, make it go to you. And I think we got all of our turrets. Looking good. All right. Now, the best time to actually move all of these vendors is at nighttime. Because most of them are going to be asleep, except for the bar guy. The bar guy will still be there, chilling out, doing his thing. So what I want to do is basically make a little fish area here where all the vendors are going to be. They're going to be down here on the dock of our surf mecca. So we might want to add a little bit more room here. And I really like the look of these little supports. So we're going to go ahead and we can add a few more in here just to give us a little bit more space. Just want to get this thing. There we go. And we'll make that a little wider on each side. Just to give us room for our little embellishments here. And room for all these vendors. Okay, now I can also just take the vendors and put them back down and then reassign them all. But I don't know, I don't feel like doing it right now. So we'll get the weapons guy out of there. And then we'll hit tab, we'll grab the weapons. And we're going to move it down here. Now I typically do these in fashion of the way that I can find them. So weapons is one that I'm typically looking for. So this is going to be like a little area where we're going to have all of our vendors on the low side. And then the next one I would be looking for would be the clinic. So this guy, tell him to walk. Oh, nope, I didn't want to put him to food. I just put him to food now. Actually, go back to this. There we go. And then now I can just move it. So I accidentally unassigned him there. And we'll put our clinic in the center. I'll say more like this. They're going to just hang out right on the edge of that water. And then we'll put weapons. Oof, that's horribly crooked. Let's fix it over here. There we go. Let me get over here a little bit. Again, we don't want to talk to them and then fall into the water, which I've accidentally done before, or they fall off a cliff, which is actually kind of funny to watch them fall, but we'll try to fix that. Okay, now the only other one that I typically look for me would be the general store to buy resources. And I would typically buy all of the resources because that's what I do. Okay, so there's our 3 primaries right there. And then we have all of these secondary ones. So I'll get the clothing guy to walk over there for a minute. This just saves me again from reassigning them. And let's see if we can get this one right here. We absolutely can. All right, clothing off to this side. Very nice. Maybe a little bit straighter. And back a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. And then the other one over here. Now, you might be thinking, hey, Kismet, it's going to end up where you have the odd one in the way. Well, the bar is actually not going to be down here. This is for during the day when they are, doing trades with passing traders and whatnot. But at nighttime, it's time to party. And when it's time to party, we go up into the vault to party. That's what we're going to do, where it's nice and safe from all the creepy raiders that try to come all up in your business. So this kind of utility area that I have up here is going to be like our little party area. So I'm going to bring this up here, and at nighttime they'll all congregate up here, and then they'll hang out in the party room. And then after they're done in the party room, what they'll do is they will go to bed. So we'll put them right up here and make sure that they can still get by, and that it only needs a minimum amount of room there to get by. And then I'm also going to put some other items over here that go along with the bar. And that is through the vault kit. The other vault kit thing here. I think it's resources vault. There it is. Okay. One of my favorite things is the soda fountain. Because the soda fountain, they absolutely love it. If you have made it where it's like the best Nuka-Cola ever. Also in here, we'll go ahead and put some slot machines over here for them to have some fun. Now this adds happiness to the vault. So you definitely want to have all this stuff in here. We've got a Photoraptor. As well, which also adds some more happiness, helps their eyeballs. Now the power cycle, they can stay fit and do it, but it doesn't really add to anything. You see, it doesn't add to happiness, but it does add power. But we don't need that. I'm gonna show you some cool stuff with power as well in a bit. Now we've also got some other items that we want to use. If I can remember where those are. Barber chair, there we go. Another one that adds happiness, so we'll put that one in there. Where is those other ones? I always forget what those ones are. I think they're just under decorations. Miscellaneous. The amazing thing, I can remember this stuff, everybody, but all the other things I can't remember. Look, that sucker's way at the end, too. Way at the end somewhere. I don't see it in here. None of those are in there. Okay, where are you hiding? Resources, miscellaneous. Yeah, we did those. Oh man, drawing a blank. Power, generators, power miscellaneous. I think it might be furniture. Furniture. Miscellaneous. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we even looked at it earlier. All right, so then also a little bit of workout area here. Do you even lift, bro? A little bit of lifting. Now, of course, we got to watch out that we don't block their ability to get by. You know what? Let's lift outside, bro. That's what surfers do. Surfers like to lift and check out the view at the same time. I'll actually put it this way. So they can lift and check the view. I think that'll be fun. Okay, now all of these things, of course, are going to add happiness. And you can see that this person has already come up here to the bar and has already eating the food, even though the bar person isn't there right now, and getting that going on. Now we're going to add some things to the side here, and I'm going to dazzle you a little bit with some cool power stuff that we can do. And we might have to finagle it a little bit to make it work, but we're going to go ahead and use these power switches right there, and then another one right over here, and then one over there, and one over here, and there we go. All right, that's all looking good. And then we will run this up to here. What to do here? So let's see if we can go ahead and get our atrium floor in here. Yeah, it's not going to snap to that. Yeah, and we'd have to take this room out. Whoa, look at our guy fell. Fell to his doom. I don't like that, so I think I'm going to put that back. Yeah, I think we'll put that back. Okay, we got to go this way. Like that. So what I was trying to do is connect the ramp to the upper part so that we can get power from up there. But I guess we could just have the power maybe in the lower side. Power's not going to fit in here, I don't think. Oh, it does let me fit it in here. Does it let me put it down, though? That's the real question. Is it going to let me put it to here from here? No. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. All right. So what I want to do is take this power and put it up here on the roof. But I'm going to need to use some tricks to make it run the stuff that we want to run. Now, I could just do an angled access way here, and that should bring it up. Let's do that. Another utility tunnel, but this utility tunnel is going to be red. And we're going to try to stick it in there. No, it's not going to let us do that. And if we connect a doorway, it's not going to be at an angle. We don't got that piece. We don't got that piece, and we can't put that piece in because we've got our other pieces that we would have to take out. But we could always put them back in again. So we're going to need to take these out. Another guy fell off. These people, I tell you. All right, now we want that to snap in there. It's not going to snap in there unless we put a bridge doorway there like this. So we're going to put an end cap. Or no, we need a transition doorway. We need a transition piece, which is over here somewhere. Where is that transition piece? It's way at the end somewhere. Domestic? Yeah, doorway end cap. That's what I thought I used over here. Doorway end cap. All right, we got to go from this side, though. Yes. Okay. So we got to go there, put the doorway end cap on there so that we can then put the angled doorway or ladder way into there. Okay. See, build order is important. And then we need to go back and put all of our rooms back in, which is going to be fun. So we're going to do our double. People just not even watching where they're walking. Not my fault you weren't watching where you were walking. That's a you problem, bro. All right, and this one's a window. Let's do our window first. Where'd you go, little window? There you are. Again, build order, very important. We put the ramp in first. And now we're going to put these in. Wait, this one's a double wall. Back this way. There we go. Now. This one. You know what? We should take this one and do the thing like this. Ah, improving upon what we had before now. Yeah, see, now that one's a full thing, and this one's a full thing, and it has the window. Very nice. All right, I like everything about that. Look at that dude. Go, dude, go. Show us your skills, man. Show us those skills. Okay, so we're going to need the window one first. Whoa, whoa, dude's pushing me. Whoa, he tried to kill me. That dude tried to push me off the side. He was pushing me forward. I wasn't moving. He was doing it. He tried to destroy me. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's even better than it was before. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, this one has windows. Oops. The one without the windows. There we go. All right, we better save because we just did a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah, look, dude's out here lifting. Or she's out here lifting. Yeah, she's out here doing some lifting. Getting her lift on. All right. Okay, now we got this that's going up here now, this ramp, and now that ramp is going to allow us to do our atrium floors, which is what we want. Actually, we could probably just do a doorway there. Yeah, there we go. Make that look nice. And then a little edge. And a little edge here. And then we're going to do our flat walls like this. Now we'll do our side wall. We're going to need our sidewall. You'll see why we need those sidewalls here in a moment, other than just finishing out the edges, which makes that look nice. So we want to put these up here, and then what I'm going to do is run that and connect it to the wall. Now, this will all connect together, so I don't have to actually run the power lines and all that stuff. All I have to simply do, and this is one of my favorite pieces in the game. They actually have this in Fallout 76, too. We can just connect that there. And if I go down here, in the lower side, what we did is we put these things on the edge out here. These ones here, these little vault-tec connectors. And in theory, they give off wireless power. So if we take a light bulb and put it right here, if we did it right, it should just turn on. And we don't have to run any wires whatsoever. Which is pretty awesome, I think. So I showed you one of my best tips there, everybody. Now they don't have to, you know, spin in the dark. Probably not good to have that light there. Someone's going to definitely kick and break that light. In real life, that light would not last a week, everybody. It would be toast. Now, another cool thing that we can do is we can actually put stuff in the ladder area here as well. And there we go. And then we can go ahead and extend this out this way. Oh, right here in the middle of this cool fan thingy. Yeah, right in the middle. There. Nice. And then we probably want to keep that going over that way. And then right down the middle of the bedroom here. Let's go every other one. Let's say right like that. And there's our bedrooms all lit up. And then other side. Now you're like, well, Kismet, where's all this power coming from? Well, all this power is coming from those things that I made that are on the other side of the wall, because it's like a big sphere. It'll go 2 levels up, 2 levels down, and then 2 blocks around in a giant sphere around where we put those down. We put one on this side, and we put one on that side. So basically all the power is running through the floors and through the walls and making it happen. Now you can see that that one is not working, and that's telling me that that our one down at the end here is no longer there over here. This one's still here because I probably have one elsewhere. Where else do I have another one of those? Probably inside an area somewhere. Maybe because it's up above. Yeah, it's up above this one where the power is being connected. That's where that one's at. Okay, but it doesn't matter because all of this stuff connects together. And again, if we did it correctly, we should be able to walk into the room here, walk all the way to this side, and just snap that on the wall. And see, again, all the stuff is running through the floors because we have all of the different levels connected to each other. And all that power is just going to run nicely in there. And again, we'll go ahead and add a little bit of lighting out here. And what this is going to do, too, everybody, is people are going to be able to see this for miles away, which is a good thing and a bad thing. You know, all the raiders are going to be able to see you up here, too. But also, more in the center. But also, all the good people of the wasteland are going to be able to see you as well. So, again, this Norhagen Beach is typically the one I call the beacon of the wasteland because they can see it from really far away. I do have a giant mega build that I've done here where I go even more elaborate than I'm doing in this build. You can definitely check that out on the YouTube. Search for Kismet, the beacon of Norhagen Beach, beacon of the wasteland. You'll find it over there. Big time. I'm kind of going every other one. I'm not being too picky about it. And then this one's going to need another one in here. Going every other one just to give it some light here. There we go. And we'll put a light here. Yeah, that one not so much at the end there. So what we can do, again, out here, just right here on this edge, put that there. Now we got that light there. Very nice. Just kind of working on our power. Now again, we still got to do all of our food and all that other stuff, but we're just kind of making it fancy at this point. And then this one here, and then same thing we did on that side. We've got to go and line this all out with our side security area. Also a good time to save. When you really get stuff locked in like that, that's when you want to save. Now I'm purposely leaving it at nighttime right now so that I can see all the lighting. So I can do a bit of the lighting while I'm at it. Big time. Big time. How you doing, Insfer? You having a good night, man? Hopefully you are. I'm having a great time. We're going to add some security stuff, and we're going to do this one first. And not sure that's going to let me snap that, so I'm going to have to do the old atrium kit trick. So we're going to do this one this way. And then security room the other way. Always working around the shortcomings of this game. And then we can I'll put this in over here. And then just walk it. Like that. Take this out. Put this one that way. There we go. And then get our window ones. Like this, and then this one is going to be just this one. Or no, like this. There we go, and then one of our nice finished cornered ones. Like this. Very nice. This is all looking real good out here. We didn't do a finished corner one there. There we go, nice little finished edge. This one right here is not a doorway. This one here should be... To finish that out nicely, you'd want to have a doorway here. Like that. And then see the edges. You no longer have that problem with the edge right there. But we do need to put the door back in. There we go. I feel like if I fixed it on that side, I probably want to fix it on this side. Yeah, we got that. And this is going this way. And then, yeah, it has that unfinished edge right there in the corner that we want to fix. I mean, it doesn't take that long to fix it. I mean, it just takes a minute. It takes a minute to make that just right. And so, this will be a rounded doorway this way. And there we go. So that's nice and finished out. And then our doorways. Okay, and of course we finagled a bunch of this, so now we have to go in and take some of this out and redo some of our lighting here. I like these lights because they give the most light. And it's like we're not in a dark, dingy dungeon all the time. This Fallout has that kind of, you know, dark, dingy deal to it. You know, mostly on purpose. I feel like I want that one to be right in the corner edge. There we go. And then let's put this one here. Over a bit more. That one in the corner. All right. So again, people are going to be able to see it from as far as can be. For very, very far away. Let's say here and there. And again, they don't have to be perfect, but I do like to try to have them somewhat symmetrical. Look at them all hanging out in there. All right. This is looking good. Get these in here. And now's a good time to do all that lighting stuff. Should put this one right there in the center. There we go. Lots of lighting in here. So this is a security room. So we're going to put lots of lights in. Now these lights can also block you. So we're going to really go to town here in the security room. So it's just like super bright. There we go. You don't want to be guessing in the security room who people are. And we got the corners. Very nice. All right, that's all good. I guess we could do our security table while we're at it. Let's see. Not power. Let's go. Yeah, this vault supports. Man, where is that security door? Or furniture, maybe? Miscellaneous. Looking for that security desk. I know it's in here somewhere. It's probably under defense. Guard posts. Yes, there it is. Okay. And somebody's got to work the desk. So we'll have somebody over here working the desk on this side. Somebody working the desk on this side. And then, of course, we're going to need some nice turrets. Just saying, I don't think so, brother. I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't even think about it. And those are level 7 turrets, the highest level turrets you can have in the game. And those suckers are explosive, so they'll just... anything that decides to get rowdy and it gets up here to the end, just going to get smoked by those turrets. Going to get crossfired from both directions. So, yeah. Very nice. All right, so we're going to have our people on security there. We got our lighting in. We got our lighting in all the way around. I feel like all this is good. All right, we need to run our power there. And this one, we need to run the power. And this guy's not doing anything, so I'm going to put him on that. You get to be the barber. And then this lady who's doing nothing, she gets to work the Nuka-Cola machine. Because he's just standing around doing nothing anyway. All right. All right, break it up, people. Break it up. Break it up. Come on, let's go. Come on, move it out of there. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Break it up. What else we want to do? So we got our beds. Now we want to do food. And I think what we'll do is we'll just do the food up on the top here, which is always fun. Just do the food way out of the way where it's really hard for them to destroy the food, even though sometimes they destroy the food anyway, which I kind of feel like I don't think so. There's no way that you made it all the way to the top of the vault through all of this defenses and all of these people to get up there to destroy the food. But, you know, we'll do what we got to do, all right? Do what we got to do over here. So we're going to go ahead and put our food up here. We're probably going to need a little bit more in this direction. Again, you want it to be in a nice, safe place as well. And so we'll kind of put it... maybe we'll put this whole part in here. I kind of feel like putting this whole part in over here. Yeah, I think that'll look good. And then we'll go ahead and do our little thingies right here. There we go. And let's spread these out a little bit. So there's 1. There's 2, 3, and number 4. How do I like that? Not bad, not bad, but we got plenty of room. Spread that out a bit more. Just kind of visually giving them somewhat of equal space. And then we'll move them back just a little bit so they're not blocking the walkway too much. And then my favorite food to put down, because it's so incredibly simple, the mighty mute fruit. So they have enough food for everybody here at this location. You need 4 groups of 6 mute fruit, and that whole entire area will be styling and profiling. Because all you need is 24, 24, which is 24 food, 24 beds, and 24 again for water. And that's usually around the maximum you'll have. Oops, I forgot to help tapping a boathouse. Oh, now I gotta go fix tapping a boathouse. It happens. All right, so there we go. Now, I typically like to put the computer somewhere really easy for me to utilize. So let's go ahead, find ourselves a good connector over here. Or maybe even put a connector on the outside here. Yeah, like right here is a good spot. So let's go ahead and put our computer in here. I got too wrapped up in doing this and didn't run over there and help them real quick. Because you're like part of the Minutemen, so that's like part of your job to go over there and help the settlements. Alright, this is my vault-tec population thing, so now I can go into this. And I can go say, hey, find some jobs for the unemployed. I'm going to go ahead and put them on farming. How many people? 4 people. And it'll instantly go to 24. So I don't have to track them down and do all of that. And you'll see right there at the top, boom. Well, actually, it's more at 30 because there's some way at the ground level, too, where that kid's at down there. I just leave him down there. But it just added 24 food to it. Now, our other problem is water. Now, we have a lot of water here, so we could definitely use a water purifier down there. But we'd have to run the power all the way to the bottom, which we've already done. We've actually already run our power down there. So let's save again, and we're going to forward time here a bit so that we can see it during the daytime again. 4 more retweets to go. Yes, hey, H2O, what up? Just follow that retweet link, everybody. We got 4 more retweets. We're going to show you guys some love. That's for sure. Okay, look, everybody lifting. Everybody using the thing. They got it so they can get some Nuka-Colas and whatnot. Looking good. Try to get my food and water up here a bit. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so now we also want to assign our peeps. Find a job for the unemployed. Defense, 2 people. And there we go. Now, what we just did is we just assigned the people to the, oops, this way, to the security room. So now you're going to see 2 people walk up here and sit behind the desk here and make sure nobody gets rowdy up here at the top. So we're going to run back down here to the bottom, which we're actually running the power all the way down here to the bottom. And I think we just throw 1 purifier down over here. I think that ought to be more than enough over here. So I took all those out. I could have just stored one of them, but it's okay. I've got plenty of resources. So we're going to probably a good idea to move that back a little bit. And I wonder if it goes through the supports. I don't think I've ever tried to see if it goes through the supports. Let's find out. Let's go through here, and then what we're going to do is go to the vault-tec kit. Go to atrium. We're going to use the one with the wall, and we're going to try to snap it right here. No, it's not going to let me do it. Not going to let me snap it to that. I don't think it's going to let me do it at all anyway, because it's trying. Normally it tries to go on top of these, see, like this. So what we're probably going to need to do is run this and run this, and then we can do, oops, then we can do this like this. There we go. And that guy's going to be a little protected from getting shot from this direction. Then we go ahead and utilize our little power connector. It's got to be way down here. Oops, wrong thing. Over here. Way down here. There we go. Up in there. And see, when you have like a clear vision of what you want to do as well, I've been thinking about this for the last couple of weeks as we were out for a bit there. When it came to Fallout 4 anyway. I do a lot of stuff in a day, everybody. I do a massive amount of stuff. Okay, now we need to find the front of this, and there's, of course, in this one spot, there's a box. Now, here's the thing about this, everybody. You can actually put this way underwater. The problem is it needs to be, a certain part of it needs to be in the base itself. So we're just going to nudge this forward, maybe even turn it this way a little bit. Get away with that. I think we can. Really kind of nudge that way in that edge. There we go. And that might be tough because that's just a little too far forward. Nudge that back just a little bit. Oh, a little bit more. Oh. Sometimes it likes to pick it up. I hate it when it does that. Likes to pick it up a little bit and then like put it up in the air. There we go. All right. And then our water's taken care of. That's 40 water, everybody. That's like twice as much as you really need. And there we go. And now, of course, that power that's running right there is the power that's all the way up on the top of the base, up there. Okay, so we got our food taken away. Our peeps are happy. Their happiness going up. They got plenty of beds. Their defense is looking good. Now, we need to do some more defense. And, in fact, I think we built out, excuse me, lady. I think we'll build out some defense corners for these peeps up here. So let's do that. Now again, I build in segments. I only build in the moment of the thing that I need. And then right now, what I need to do is build out some corners here. Like this. Like this. Then we'll go to this side. Oh, this one's going to be fun. We'll go forward here. And then cross this way. Like that. And the reason why it's fun is because it's not going to be perfectly lined up with our other things here because these are different types of shapes. You can see we've got that extra little hangover edge here, which is great for some turrets. But we want to bring some peeps up here. And we should probably, just to make this go a little faster, probably just take them off of there for right now. They're just chilling out in the thing. Way back down here. And now what we're going to do is bring our artillery up there as well. Again, I just leave these people on this over here because they're like default on that. Those are the people who start here. That's a good idea. All right, these guys I'm just going to take off of here. And then just store that in the workbench, just to make this easier. These are kind of, this has a long way to run those each and every time. These guys will be out of a job, but such is the way it goes. And this one, that guy's not even there. Okay, and then this, we'll scrap. Anything else down here? Moo-moos. Now, moo-moos, those you want to move with the thing. Put my moo-moos over here. But I like to put them up into the base because I think it's funny. Put them way up here. Now, these particular moo-moos, because they're crazy moo-moos, I'm not going to put right in the middle of the base because that would get annoying. But I can put them over here, way at the end, like that. And then also you can have up to 3 of these, up to 3 cows, which you saw at my other location. Now, it doesn't do it at every location, but you can just leave them there and they'll be fine. Right, like that. There we go. All right, so now we got our crazy moo-moos up there. We're ready to do our artillery. Way over here in the corner. Like this. That's why I build out these edges for our artillery. And I like to just put them in the different corners of the base. Just because it looks cool. Sometimes, you know, you're at the point where you just want stuff to look cool. And then this one over here. Very nice. And then everybody doing the food there, which is awesome. And you know what? I could probably put another one of those computers up here so I don't have to run up and down every single time. I typically like to put the computer by wherever the generator is because I'm typically working in that area. Let's see. Power and then miscellaneous. That's what we're doing. And this is the vault-tec population management thing. You can use it right from the very beginning of the game, and it is super useful, as you're about to see. I can go in now and say, find jobs for the unemployed, defense. I'm going to say 3, but it's going to have another one. Allow me to do more. Assign to defense, 1. All right, now I'm going to look at vocation overview, and we should actually have 6 people on defense. Right now we have 5, and we have 2 people who are unemployed. So we're going to go unemployed, and it says no jobs available. And so that means that something funky is afoot. So let's go look at all of our things here and see if all of these are taken. That one's good. That one's good because it's no longer red when you roll over it. The little person. The little vault boy is good. And this is good. Let's run down to see our desks here. That one's good. And that lady is definitely good. Now I could dress them all up with guard outfits and stuff. Very fun to take like the Covenant guard outfit or put it there, or like a vault-tec thing, or whatnot, or make them in military fatigues or whatever you want to do. You can do a whole entire theme of all your people in the base as well. But this one's called the Surf Mecha, so that's why I'm kind of using the blues here to kind of get that surf vibe and whatnot. Very, very nice. Okay, now we got all that done. Now, while everybody else is chilling out in here, we're going to go ahead and build them out. One of my favorite things to do, which I call the living space. And I love to use these couches. So we're just going to go ahead and put a bunch of couches across here for everybody to chill. Now, you want to put it back a little bit, otherwise they can't get on the couch. And this one will sneak in there. And so on. And so forth. Going back just a little bit. That one, no. And then that one's got the workout area. A bunch of couches. People just gonna chill. Have a good time. In the couches, maybe a little TV from my peeps. Let's get the real nice TVs. Way over here. Maybe while you're working out, maybe. Maybe in the bedroom. Yeah, TV right there. And right there. Yeah, that's a good spot. In case I need to do some announcements. Let everybody know what's up. Again, they got their own working TV. We should get the guy from Diamond City over here to be the broadcaster. That would be fun. All right, now I think we have everybody doing at least something, except for just a couple peeps. Now, if I get to the point where I don't have any more items for them to do, what I will do is I always put them on scavenging. And in the beginning, I do it a lot more because it does stack. The more scavengers you have, the more they'll collect resources, and the more you'll end up with a bunch of loot. But here we've got 6 farmers, so we're good. Normally I would have only 4, but there's 2 people that you can't really assign. We have 5 guards, but I really feel like the reason why this says 5 guards is because they can actually switch from each area, and they can actually move around from different guard posts. So I could have like 3 of those guard tables for them to do. But I have them assigned well. They'll be fine. So I have 2 people that are unemployed right now. So we want to give them a job. And so we got one last thing to do here. And that is to put in some of our awesome scavenging stations. Now, we could probably just find a little place, say way down here on the ends. Kind of tucked out of the way. Maybe right here is even better. Right there. And then, where was that one? Way at the end over here. We'll just make this symmetrical. There we go. And then back to the vault-tec thing. Find jobs for the unemployed. And I put exactly the right amount down. Sometimes in the beginning, I know I'm going to add them later, so I'll add a couple extra. But that's it, everybody. Everybody is busy doing something because you don't want people just standing around doing nothing. You want them all busy doing something. All right, and there we go. See, the 2 people who were just doing nothing now are going to be wandering around trying to find a job, trying to do something. And then also, by the way, if we forward time, we're going to all of a sudden see our crazy moo up here. Which is going to make it fun for those people to get by over there. So we'll forward time. Yeah, there's our crazy Momo. Looks like he's sitting on the couch. Too funny, too funny. And we still got bad weather here. Let's go ahead and fix our weather as well. We're going to do that. Let's do that way down below. So when I'm rolling in here. Or actually, no, we'll have our teleport up here. Let's do that. Yeah. Have our teleport up here, and we can have it around the corner here, since we have this connector here. All right, we got to put in some little bit of fun here. So we're going to put in our yellow. Oh, we got to put in our radiation arch too. We should put that way at the bottom. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We need a switch. That's what we need. Our yellow switch here. This is a pulse target, which works really, really well. And then we'll run the power directly to the power thing. There we go. And then we'll get our launcher thingy. Miscellaneous. And then do it at an angle so that it shoots off to the side. Let's put it over here. Like this. And then we can go, and we picked it up earlier, so I have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here. No, I don't have any more. All out, apparently. 108, it should be under miscellaneous. All out. Okay.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
And then that means that we're going to need our chemistry station. And we'll just put it this way right here. There we go. All right, we're going to craft up some fireworks. Kismet, fireworks. What the heck are you going to do fireworks for? Oh, God. More places that need my help.
Lost track of how many just like that.
I make a bunch of them because by this point, I've got 10,000 fertilizer and 500 gold, and I got a lot of resources, everybody. A lot of resources. And so I'm making a weather clear shell. We got to remember we got to go to Taffin and Boathouse too. And then I'll put them in here. Now I'd love to have the thing where you could put the Minutemen in here too and call the Minutemen here when you get in trouble as well. All right, there we go. So now what I do is I take this, I shoot at this. It shoots off that firework. Hopefully it doesn't hit the edge. And then it's going to make it beautiful. And so it just fixed the weather. So now we have a beautiful day and we can enjoy our beautiful view of the Prydwen. And check it out, everybody. Nice. That's a real nice one. Hey, Dr. J. You can put a computer and let them keep an eye on your Discord. Is there something going on with my Discord? I don't know. Are you trying to give me a hint there's some problem with my Discord? Someone's spamming my Discord? Darn spammers. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay, cool. Now watch out for this, because look at that. Woo! That's a straight down right there. And that's why I put that back a little bit, so when they get up, they don't fall off the side. Well, especially so I don't fall off the side as well. Plus, you can defend from up here as well. So let's save that. That's looking good. Got everybody doing their thing. Got everybody happy. I think it's time for the old Kismet kill box. Let's do it. First, we're going to put some Kismet kill boxes up here on high. Now, again, I don't have all that purified water here anymore, so I don't really need all of those defenses. And if that's becoming annoying to you, having to defend all these places that have a lot of purified water, then all you need to do is remove the purified water and just have the purified water at one location. I would suggest Spectral Island. Again, everybody, we're not messing around now. We're mega building, so we're going to really go to town on these turrets. We are going to go to town. Yeah, to rotate them. Sometimes you got to rotate them a little bit to get them to finagle them into these corners. Oh, yeah. And yes, they can shoot all the way from up here, all the way down to that bridge and shoot anything that's coming up there. As long as it triggers. See, that's the trick part, is that you got to get it to trigger on the things here. And again, the further you push this forward, the more straight down that thing can fire. Now, the ones on this side, probably going to be mostly useless, but we'll put them down anyway. Because they don't really attack that often from this side. They do attack quite often from this side, though. And this is kind of the last thing we need to do. Now, we also need to build a kill box down lower to protect underneath the base. Always a good spot in the corners to try to put your turrets in. You can get them in there. And again, putting these on the edges. Should have put these back just a little bit further, but such is the way it goes. And right there. Keep it going. And there we go. So now we've lined the whole top part there. And that'll just rain fire from up here. But also, in the low side, they can get underneath the building. So you don't want to let them get under there. You want to obliterate them if they happen to come up in here. Now, one of my favorite kill boxes to make now at this stage is the ones where you use your platforms. Your support platforms here, and we'll put some supports in here in a bit, but you can just put this all the way down like that. Make sure it's away from everything else. You know, you want to move it maybe out here. Make sure you're also not going to grab what's up above, and then you can just make yourself a bunch of turrets stands here. And I like to put 5 of them on these, so one in the corner there, and again, it doesn't really even matter what direction they're facing, because it's not like it won't detect the baddies from those directions. And you'll see I'm going to put this one way in the corner and then up as high as I can get it. It's a little awkward. Sometimes you have to keep reworking it. I'm going to put this way down in the water. High as it'll let me go. Alright, that's pretty good. That'll protect that low side. And then more of those. I'm using the double high one. Actually, I should just put a whole bunch of these down. What up, kid? A whole bunch of those down, separating them a little bit so I can grab them. Hopefully they don't get. Hopefully they're not too close where it's going to end up grabbing the others. Now again, everybody, these are real high-level turrets. These are level 7 explosive turrets. Anybody comes up in here, they're going to get absolutely annihilated. Come on, you. There you go. In the center. And if you notice, I don't have to hold down E on this either. Because they're sitting on top of it and is bound to this object, you don't have to hold down E to fine-tune them. Again, as high up as it'll go. Look at that. And that's going to fire underneath here like crazy. So we got one on the low side. And if they're standing right here, which they do, they spawn from this side, typically from this hill. And they're running in here. And guess what? Boom. Boom. Both those turrets going to get them, but look up here. So all of those turrets are just going to rain fire and all explosive weapons down. They're toast, everybody. Ain't nobody going to survive that. Not even me. Even I wouldn't survive it. It'd be way too many turrets, especially in survival mode. I would try to find shelter and try to take them out one at a time. But the NPCs are typically not that smart. They won't go and try to destroy one turret and then hide and destroy and heal and then destroy one turret, all that kind of stuff. They don't typically do that. Okay, now way over here. So we're putting it in the corners of all the spots in which we can. And I would put this one, yeah, let's say in just a little bit here. And then up we go. Now we're a little obstructed because of this wall here, so they could try to get behind that wall. But guess what happens from way over there? Boom, dead. That's what happens. And also from up above. And again, we're going heavy turrets. Now again, everybody, I did override the build limit so we could do some mega builds. And you know, if you have the PC for it, I say override it, have some fun. But there's a reason why those limits are there, and that's because, you know, it can definitely lag out your machine. I've built ones that have lagged out my machine before. Not this machine I've got now. This one would be pretty hard to lag out now. But I've absolutely had it where it's lagged it out big time. All right, do we consider this the corner of this part of the base? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much the corner. Yeah, let's go ahead and move this a little further down into there, and let's say so this can defend this part here. And I think that's pretty good. Now what we're going to do is make it look legit by adding some supports here. Now the supports will become an obstruction as well, so keep that in mind. Let's say right there. Come on. Gonna have to walk it. This is what I consider walking. See, I had to put that other one there to do that one. And then I had to walk it down. And sometimes it doesn't want to do what you want it to do. Now I have to walk that one too. And so put this one down. Come on. No, not today. There we go. I know it does it. See, that's the thing. And then once you got it like that, you can try to squeeze this one under and get it to snap to that lower one. I want to take this one out for a second and then try to snap that down. No, not today. Oh. No, it does not want to do it. Okay, sometimes you just do this. And you just keep doing it until you get it to put it where you want it to go. Okay, just put it down and then pick it up and try to slide it under there. Nope. Over here, no. Okay. Let's go single support here. Just work around our problem here.
Gotta get you some new shoes soon.
Right. This is delicious.
Oh, God, okay. It does not want to do it today. I know it goes under there. I know it works. You just gotta finagle it till it does what you want to do. See? I knew it did it. We just had to make it work. All right, there we go. There's a support there. And then now we know what to do. We're going to do a long one, a small one, and a long one. And line those up. And then a small one. Now, again, to get the small one lined up, we have to do a bigger one like this. And then put the small one in. And then take the bigger one. And bring that one down one. And then bring the bigger one and get it to finagle. Oh, that one actually went fairly well in there. And there we go. All right, we got the twin pillars holding that thing up. I kind of like that. I dig it. Let's also go ahead and do some more fun lighting here. We're going to actually see if we can put some lighting in this. Man, it'd be great if I could put a connector on the side of this. I don't think I've ever tried that. Let's see if we can put a connector on the outside of this. No. Not gonna let us do it. Not gonna work. But we could do this. Let's go ahead and get our atrium kit. My atrium kit is always my go-to kit because it works so well when you're trying to do this kind of stuff. And then we'll use a wall right there. And then we'll go ahead and do some power. If you guys are digging this, put a 1 in the chat so I know you guys like this kind of thing. There we go. So now we got a light there. So we can see in the dark. And then maybe another light here. And just walk it just a little closer until it lights up. There we go. Looks good. And then maybe some street lights over here. Yeah. Let's put some nice... I think I want to leave this open instead of closing it in. I was thinking of closing it in, but I think I just want to leave it open. And we'll go ahead and put our street lights. I love these street lights. I think they turned out amazing. Maybe this one on the inside here. And inside there. And then this one probably here. There and there, because you actually stand right here where the people are. So we'll run this one here and run that one there, and we'll just chain all these together like this. And we can just use the power from over here like this. Or we can double chain as a redundant chain where we can chain it this way as well. So now we're chaining it from both sides, which is pretty cool. All right, and now we've got our area lit up over here. Very nice. And then maybe add some lighting to our interior walkway here. Lots of nice lighting. All the way up. Okay, we got a light problem on this one. Let's just take that one out. All right, move to the side, people. Move to the side. Kismet coming through. Installing some lights in here. Change out the light bulbs. All looking good. Nice and lit up all the way. Look at that. Nice. Okay, and this is all lit up. We got the exterior lit up. An excellent time to save. Oh, look at everybody partying in here. They're all having a good time. They're drinking some Nuka-Cola. They're getting their exercise. They're watching TV. They're just chilling out. Then they get the surfboards out when the waves are tasty waves. And they go out there and they just surf that sucker. Big time. Now, I think we got all that done. Now we need to run back down, and we need to put a big old sign down here. All right, people, clear the hallway. Clear the hallway. Let's go. Go ahead. Move to one side. Right over here. So where do we want to put our sign? Kind of feel like we want to put our sign back here. So when you're coming along the road, you're going to see it right over here. So let's see if we can go in here and make a cool sign right over here. And again, you can notice I'm not putting this one on the vault door this time. If you didn't know, you can actually put these on here and they will snap in there, but they kind of snap the wrong way. I don't like the way that they snap, so I'll snap one the other way. Oop. And then snap it back this way. And that's just another thing that I know that you can kind of finagle the system, because it should allow you to snap it that way, I think. Then once you have one, you can then use the other one to snap it up above like that. Okay. Now we want to go ahead and get our power going here. Our stuff here. So let's start with yellow. And I got to pull it up here so I make sure I'm typing it correctly. Right over here. So we're going to start with, let's see. The name of the area first. Can't remember if I did the name first or I did founded by. I think I did the name first on all the other ones. We'll do that. All right, the name of this one is called, and we'll worry about the power later. All right, there we go. Turbo Town, founded. We'll use a different one. We'll use like a blue. Change this one up a little bit. Go along with the surfing style. And maybe a green. Yeah, we're definitely going to need another thing. Let's move this down here.
Not a thing. At this point, I'm just assuming the worst.
I'm really sorry.
One of the few times I want this to be on the bottom half of this. Because this way you can see the founded by and the name of the place at the same time. I'm going to put it up toward the top of these things. Very nice. All right, founded by... let's go purple for this because it always looks cool. Over here. Let's see. This way. I'm not sure we're going to get that all in one line. We might have to break it. O M. Yeah, we're gonna have to break it. Oh, that's going to look cool. That's going to look really, really cool. All right, then we'll put the buy in the center now. Huh. I don't like that. I want that to be down a little bit, but this is going to be in the way. So maybe we can get away with moving this down temporarily. This down just a little bit. And then maybe move this up a little bit, which we can snap all of this stuff to. Oh, look at that. Okay, now what we need is we need some power over here. Some wireless power. So we need to figure out how we're going to get that power up there. We're going to run it up the side. Run it up the side of that. All right, let's do it. Or we could just... how could we do that? We could run it halfway, or we could run another one of these things up there halfway up, but really unnecessary. I feel like what we really need to do is get up on top of here. If we could run it on the side, which is what I would normally do, but if I get up on top of there, I could run it on top of the thing, get it to the top there, and then hide it behind there. And you wouldn't see it. All right, let's just make a temporary stairs here. My go-to stairs is typically the concrete stairs because they're super easy to just throw down over here. There we go. Way to not jump there, guy. I pressed the jump button 3 times and he didn't jump either of those 3 times. There we go. Okay, so let's just do this the easy way by running our conduits up here at the top. We'll use our vault-tec conduits. Okay, first thing we want to do is probably do our angled one out here. So we'll do our side one here. Bring this up. We could actually bring it up that way too. Yeah, since we already have that going, we could just go that way. A more efficient way of doing it. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put this in here. Let's see if it's going to let us use this. Now, sometimes it won't let you use this from the top, which is kind of annoying. Maybe something like this to there. I think we'll have to do the side anyway, or maybe just run it up to here. Let's give this a shot. See if we can get it from over here. A little too far. Too far there. You can go a really long way when you're going straight up like this. You can usually get away with this stuff. Not going to let me do it there. Okay, let's try to put one on the side here. I find that the side ones work better than the front ones. So, right there, or I mean on top ones. Okay, now we got a little bit closer. I knew I was going to end up running that down the side. Ended up doing it anyway. Oh, wait, we don't need this one in the middle now. We don't need this one in the middle. We'll just be efficient here. Grab that one in the middle. Take this one, move it down here. Put this here. Okay, or the other way, it doesn't matter which way. And then move it up manually until it doesn't let you move it up anymore. This way you can get the max distance out of that line run. I don't think it's going to go this far. I think we can get to here. That's pretty good. Okay. And now that we got to there, we shall take it. Again, this is all to make it where we don't have to see it from down below. And then we take this and we walk it this way as far as it'll let us go. And we're just going to try to keep it here in the center. Yeah, right there. Again, we're just kind of hiding these power lines way up here. And then right here. Nope. Come on. There we go. I find it's easier to connect it first and then move it. I find that's way easier than to try to move it somewhere and connect it way from real far away. Okay. Now we're going to move this over here. Let's say somewhere in there. And that's going to give us a little bit of the light down here. Like if we go down here, we can see that we might be getting some. Oh, we're still not getting enough. It's just too far. So you can see it's 2 down. It's like 2.5. So it's just too far. Now, if I were to grab one of them and move it up, you'll see eventually it'll turn on when it gets close enough. But we want it to end up over here, coming down the side here where you can't necessarily see it. Over here. Scroll that up. Probably going to need to go up there. Put that up way higher. And then go up there and connect that from up there. Just a bit too far where I can't use the scroll wheel to scroll it. This guy sometimes does not like to jump. Alright, yeah, there you go. Okay, so we'll put this, come on, from there. Scroll wheel that into position. No? Oh, it's too far over to the right. Huh. Not sure I can grab it. It's just a little too high.
Have you heard anything about your cousin?
Not a thing. At this point, I'm just assuming the worst.
I guess there's not much we can do about it now.
Huh. Yeah, gonna need to use a ladder. Yeah, it's always something. Okay, let's just do it this way. There we go. Then we can move this down wherever we want. All right, and then we'll scrap this. Grab this. Move that down so we're getting the whole thing here. And da-da ding, bada boom. Turbo Town, founded by CTV Thomas. Come on, let's see some GGs in the chat, everybody. I think that looks awesome. I think Thomas is going to like that. Looks amazing. All right, and that's a finished mega build. Man, we did that in record time, didn't we? Oh, man, I had a clear vision for that one. For sure, for sure. Now, again, there's some stuff over here that I'd like to clear, these beds in here, but it doesn't let me scrap these beds in here. Oh, wait, that one. Let's see, these are occupied. I can tell this person to move, but it doesn't let me scrap it. I can scrap the Nuka-Cola bottles, though. Those I can scrap. So there we go. And again, we got all that. We got this water pump down here that's most likely going to get destroyed. So I'm just going to move it down here. Over here. Now, the toughest thing is trying to remember where I have my quick target, if I even have it here. Let's see. Yes, it is already used. So let's go ahead and where would I put it? I probably would have put it over here on this side. I would think by over here. I'm going to just look for it for a minute. If you can't find it, the best thing to do is to fast travel to that location. Now, the problem is most of the time I'm playing in survival mode, so I can't fast travel. But in this case, I have made it where I can fast travel. Okay, so let's go up here.
The sooner the better.
Right.
Up here. Over this way. Of course, they're blocking that one. Let's go to this one. And let's save all that hard work. All right, there we go. Saved. Now, we want to go ahead and go down here. There's an extra support right there, too. Let's scrap that out. That's looking good. Look at the Pridwin in the background. So cool. Okay. You know what I'm tempted to do? Do a few lights out here. Yeah. Do like the detection lights. Like the defense lights. Yeah, these are cool. You unlock these when you do the automatron. So we can mount these. Maybe in the center. And then move this out just a little bit. Make sure we're still getting the thing. Yep. And we can run that to there. And so if anybody comes along, that will... look at the spotlight at the bottom. See, it moves. Isn't that cool? Looks awesome. Yeah, anybody rolling up there. It'll detect them and then cause it to go crazy and all the turrets fire as well. It's pretty fun. I think I'm going to put another one on this side. Another one over here. Let's have a little bit of fun with this. And then maybe another one over here, but we have to find a way to get the power there. Maybe we can sneak it around the corner. Maybe we can sneak it to this one on this side. No, none of this. How about up to that one? Now, what we need to do is run that power up above. Connect the thing first and then move the thing in such a way where you can just kind of bend it around the corner. And there we go. All right, I like it. Now I kind of feel like this is too much cords down there. I feel like we can get away with it way up there. Oh, we sure can. All right, yeah. I haven't used those lights in a while. Oh, I like it. All right, makes me want to put lights on the other side now, though. It's always that one more thing, everybody. One more. Right there. What the heck? Let's put one on this side. Let's do it. We could probably go up there and run that, or we could just run it around the side here. Now, if you notice, I'm specifically trying not to run it from another light, because if that light gets shot out, then it will cause the other light to go off. So just for safety's sake here, I'm running the switches individually. Let's see if I can get this one to go. I sure can. And there we go. Too cool. You know what? Let's make this even cooler by putting them in the center. Absolutely. Yeah, so the Turbo Town has got the tower with the lights in the different directions. That's unique to this location, and of course the whole thing is unique to this location as well. All right, awesome sauce. What up, Paladin Dance? All right, so let's... more bottles. Oh, I didn't help Eager Tours, but they helped themselves. Okay, let's take a look at it in the daytime. Check out this. Whoa, okay, that's cool. That is awesome. What do you guys think in the chat, right? You guys digging that? Oh, man, another one of my favorites, man. I'm on a roll on these builds on this one. That is awesome. It totally looks like a spaceship. Kind of reminds me of a giant surfboard. You know what I mean? It's like it's got the front of it with the back, and it's got a little wide back there. Maybe could have made it look like it had fins in the back. I'm a little tempted to still do it, but yeah, that looks awesome. All right, that looks awesome from that side. Let's go over here and see how it looks from the bridge. Oh, look at that. With a Pridwin in the background. Epic. Epic. Okay, now we got to see what it looks like at nighttime. That's what we got to see. That's going to be all lit up. I like to see him roll up in here, too. So you like to see these guys attack. Let's go 12 hours. 13 hours a hit. So it's real dark. And we'll take a look. Now, we're going to probably head out a little bit early today. We were just going to do this mega build today. And then head out a bit early. And then come back again. Do it all again tomorrow. Everybody fell on the grade and broke their leg. All right, we're going to run over here. Yeah, all the people are going to walk up here. And again, people for miles will be able to see it in the wasteland. Ah, ha, ha, yeah. People on the Pridwin are looking over here going, what the heck is that? Is that a settlement? That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. I love the in part of it, too. That's very unique to this particular spot. Oh, look, a bunch of ghouls over here. Tried to get rowdy. Got annihilated by the Kismet kill box. That's cool. Let's go see what it looks like from this side. Down the road a bit. We should go up on the Pridwin and look. Sadly, it doesn't. There's a certain draw distance that it won't do. Oh, that looks cool from this side. Again, because it has all those lights, it's going to be like a giant torch or beacon in the night. I like that a lot. Very cool. Look at the plane upside down right there, too. Awesome. All right, that's a done deal. That's a GG's, everybody. That's a big old GG's. And look, everybody's nobody down here. See, at nighttime, and they all go inside. I could put a door here too. Do I feel like putting a door? The door kind of trips them up sometimes, so we could do without the door. All right, people, come on, break it up.
My back
Break it up.
hurts.
Break it up. Break it up. Break it up.
Everything hurts.
Now get up here and party, bro. Everybody else is up here. Everybody else is up here going to the cola machine. Maybe I should move that cola machine out of there a little bit so everybody can get to it. Oh, the dude's got, look, he's got a clipboard.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Yeah, I think I need to move that cola machine like in the center of the whole room. Let's move it in the center of the room so everybody can access it. This way. There you go. Now everybody can get to it. We want to be bunched up there in the corner. Everybody's fighting to get some Nuka-Cola there. They're all bunched up. Yeah, this thing's got a connector in the back. Huh? I just noticed it's got that normal connector in the back. Very cool. Don't like the way that cord's going, though. Always the tiny little details, everybody. I like to fix the tiny details. And we'll have this go straight up. Go right over to here. And then straight above here. And then we can take that out, and there we go. All right. Now they don't have to run into that cord. All right, time to do some exercise.
Don't even notice it anymore.
Let me show you how it's done, everybody. Huh, he, ha, I know getting it done. Getting it done. Kismet got some skills, everybody. I still haven't kicked that light out, though. I'm watching. Let's see who's going to kick that light out. Got them skills. Epic skills. Skills just not hitting your head in that roof right there. And the dismount. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Now, if you actually go look at your character, by the way, and you go look at your little special thing, it actually will boost your strength as well. Or, no, this is agility, this one. This is agility.
Let's go!
Oh, let's go. That's right. I forgot that was in there. I added a bunch more cool commands for you guys down below. All right, yeah, the strength one over here. So, yeah, look at this beautiful. Now, again, see, there's no light in the distance except for just a little bit here and there. And then a bit over that way. But this is like the brightest thing in this whole entire area other than Diamond City. Diamond City would probably be the brightest other object. And the Pridwin's not even lit up. It's got a little bit of light. But look, it's like, see, only Diamond City is even close to being as bright as this. Oh, well, maybe Bunker Hill over here. That's got a bit of light going on. But let's just chill out and enjoy our hard work. Yeah, look at that. Looks like a picture, everybody. Picturesque. I'm going to go ahead and wait and go forward by about 10 hours until we see the sun come up. Maybe we can catch... Ah, of course, it's got to be foggy when the sun's coming up. I wanted to see the sunrise. Not going to give it to me. Oh, that's kind of a cool effect, too. Oh. This game, I tell you, everybody, I tell you. I just want to watch the sunrise. It's going to make it foggy. All right. Never. Make it 24 hours. Just trying to make the sunrise. Oh, and there it is. I wonder where the sun's actually at. What's the sun at? What side's it on? I don't know. Let's see. If we are this way, and this would be north. Rises in the west, sets in the east. Rises in the east, sets in the west. Rises in the west, sets in the east. So it would be that way, in theory. But look at this. Whoa, look at this view on this side. Awesome. I'm going to guess over this way. Let's get over here and just enjoy the view this way. Let's go for another hour and see where the sun's at. No? Another hour. 8 a.m. Really? Probably need to go and clear the weather. Gotta clear the weather to see the sun. It's like it's overcast. Yeah. Okay. Which direction is the sun coming up? You know what? I got a better way of finding out.
You eat. It's as simple as that.
360-degree view. Sun's this way. So yeah, coming up on the east, setting in the west. All right, there we go. Now we got it going the right way. So yeah, it's this way. I'm severely dehydrated. The water guys, the ones driving. So yeah, so it'd be this way. So it'd be at the end of this one over here. We'll see if we... just run back down. See if we can watch that sunrise. Oh, yeah. Okay, so right there. Let's go 24 hours, but when we'll stop it beforehand. I don't even know what time the sun rises in this game. I guess we'll find out here in a second. And we can watch the sun set on the other side. That's the cool thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can see the moon. Yeah. You can see the moon there. Let's go clear the weather again. Crazy moo-moo in our way. Yeah, now we're talking, Oh man, I just want to do a time lapse of this. Just record this for like, in real time. Record it in real time. And then just have it where the sun just rises up. Oh, now I'm starving. Hold on. It's always something. Alright, just relax. Relax, game. Am I out of water? I think I am. What else? Antibiotics. Trying to watch the sunrise here, people. Alright, let's see what happens when we're at 6. Is it already up? No. 7. Feel like it's up above us already. Feel like it's right there. I don't know. It might be cloudy again. Let's go check it. Feel like we might also want to put some seating up here on the top. Yeah, it's right there. So some seating right here so you can sit and just watch the whole sun come up. Oh yeah, no, it's right there. I didn't see it in the low side. I don't know. Awesome no matter what. Alright, everybody. That's pretty cool. That is a finished mega build. Again, one of my fastest mega builds I've done here on the stream. I just had a total vision of what I wanted on that one. And executed on that vision. I love the fact that you can sit and watch the sunrise over there. Let's see if we can see the sun set over here. Yeah, let's go forward 6 hours. So about 4. Yeah, see, this is something I would do. I would just record without me. Just this as the sun comes in and sets. Definitely seems to be setting on this side. Oh, so cool. Yeah. It's going to the west, so it's really kind of off to the corner. More off that way is where the sun would be setting than where we are. That's pretty scary every time. I could put railings on there. So the sun's really going to set in this. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look, there's the moon. Right there. So moon's... look at that. Moon moved itself up. Cool. That's cool stuff. All right, let's go through one more time and see if we can see that sun setting on this side. Hopefully we get a nice sunset. Good sunrise there. Again, I should just do a time lapse of this. And what I would do is I'd let it go through a bunch of cycles so I could get one where it was nice and not foggy the whole time. Like foggy or raining or whatever. Oh, wow, that's a nice day. Severe lack of dehydration and sleep. All right, let's see if we die from this. Oh, yeah, here comes the sun. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so yeah, it's came across here and set right there. All right, we need some water.
Got work to do. Can't
We
talk.
need some agua.
Hope you ain't one of them synths. Here to spy.
Go take care of business. Show you a great little trick down here that I use for my water. Now, unless I'm taking damage from it, it's really no big deal. But we got the little water pump down here. We can use the water pump. I'm exhausted. I can't sprint. I'm just drinking out of the pump. That's why I keep one of these at every location. There we go. And then we'll do our food again. Oh, we didn't do our thing because I just thought of mute fruit. So we could just eat a bunch of mute fruit. Bunch of that stuff. Now we're properly fed. But now I just thought of decontamination arch because I just radiated myself. So power. Oh, we didn't put all of our radio beacons and stuff back either. Oh, man. I'm really out of it today. And then radiation arch here. And we didn't find our home thing yet. Put our radio beacon back. We feel like doing our radio beacon. We put our radio beacon all the way at the top. I kind of feel like the higher up you put your radio beacon, the further it can get peeps. I have a feeling it really doesn't affect at all, depending on his height. But, hey, you know, we're at it. Why not? Why not get it going on? So we'll put this right up here. And we can recruit people in case we, you know, we have some problems. And then what else? Then our emergency alarm thing. If we're getting attacked. So that's going to be under resources. And then super annoying siren. I wonder if I could get that to be, yeah, just like right in the thing. Get that to just stick out just a little bit here. I don't think I could run it that way. I might be able to go up above.
Almost out of pistol.
You know what I call a good day?
You get more of those.
One that ends without an empty stomach.
Yeah, it actually sticks up from over here. That's cool. Let's see if we can reach it. Oh, just a little too far, but don't worry. I'll just move this a little closer. And there we go. All right, siren is good. Okay, my character's about to pass out because he's so excited. Oh, look at this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna.
Well, the farm's not much.
You're incapacitated from lack of sleep. And so he's walking super slow right now. I can't even hold down shift. All right, going to the bed. Because we weren't in the bed, we were sitting on the couch. And so they don't consider that rest until you actually sleep in the bed. All right, there we go. We got that done. Now we should talk to the doc. Probably should have put the doc up here, but oh well. But all right, that's it for this. We got that done. We're ready to go to the Kismet Love Train. Let's go. Oh, I just did the tour, Fredder. You just missed it. You can watch it back on the VOD here in a minute when I roll out of here. But this is a gigantic vault. This one is built specifically for CTV Thomas, a.k.a. Captain TV Thomas, the peeps over there who make Stream Raiders and a whole bunch of other epic games. We're going to play some Slipstream this week, everybody, on Tuesday. So join us for that during the day after Fallout 76. We're going to do a little Slipstream, have a little fun doing that. They did come out with a release version. I love that game. Super fun. We can all work together. It's free to play, so you can download it right now on Steam and just download it and then be ready for Thursday when we play, or Tuesday when we play it as well. But yeah, so that was a custom mega build of a giant vault, and then it's way up in the air, and so it has all these turrets that can fire down on everybody else. We built out a whole bunch of custom stuff inside, so you can watch the waves, you can watch the sunrise and the sunset and all of that from that unique location. So very, very cool, everybody. Absolutely dig that one. That was a real good one, I think. So very, very cool. So let's go ahead and roll on out of here, everybody. You can check out my schedule right over here. It's going to be pretty much the same as it was last week's with some, again, we're going to do some Slipstream and then Guardians, which I totally forgot to do. I thought I had already done it, but I didn't because I was out that day. So we're going to get some of that in as well this week. We'll see if it's on Wednesday or Thursday. Most likely on Wednesday after Fallout 76. And we'll do it for about an hour and do some Learn to Plays. But we just did Sunday night, 10 p.m., then we're going to be back Monday night at 10 p.m. For more Fallout 4, so you can see some more mega builds. We're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be Somerville Place. That's right, for Crazy. It's going to be called Crazy Town, so that one's going to be good. I'm going to make it crazy. I'm going to make all sorts of crazy stuff in there. And then, of course, back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and then 3 p.m., because I'm going to do 4 p.m. so I can use my boost during the week. And then at nighttime, 10 p.m. all week long, by the way. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're doing Skull and Bones. On Friday, we're going to do Eco. And on Saturday, Enshrouded. So every single day at 10 p.m. at night. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 3, then 4, then 3 during the week. And of course, you can see this schedule over on my social media, everybody. You can also help out the stream by popping over to YouTube and put Epic Surf Town in the comments down below. Now, of course, you're already watching it on YouTube. It's much easier. But you can also follow the links you're going to see pop up in the chat right there. Click those links. Take a quick moment right now. Hit that subscribe button. The more you do that, the more giveaways and other cool stuff I get to do. The more you pop over to twitter.com/KismetBP and hit the follow button over there. Again, more cool stuff I get to do here for all of you. Also check out the Discord and check out the massively overhauled Kismet.gg. I rebuilt it from scratch. You want to see what games I'm playing. You want to get some discount on games. You want to see what my computer specs are. Maybe you want to see my guild for 20 years together. You go see some more information about that and so on and so forth. There's a ton of information over there on partners and sponsors and all that other fun stuff. Also, you can check out patreon.com/Kismet and be like these awesome people right down there at the bottom. Now, no matter what level you support, everybody, you get your name at the end of every video and every stream once you've been a patron for 1 month. And then as you continue to be a patron, your name will remain down there. And then it will keep going as long as you help support the stream. So I do appreciate all my Patreon sponsors. That is the best way to help support the stream and also support videos, animations, creative streams that I do, and so on and so forth. All the content that I create across a whole bunch of different platforms at the same time. So I appreciate all that support, everybody, and also appreciate all the peeps coming up over here showing some love on the stream tonight. Now I'm going to show you guys some love by showering you guys with a bunch of kids caps. There you go, for hanging out all the way to the end of the stream. Always a smart idea. And so I'm going to rest up, come back tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and do it all over again. We got another fun mega build. I got another great idea for that one as well. So we're going to call it Crazy Town, and we're going to do some crazy stuff in there. All right, I'll see you then, everybody. See you Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Norber. Thanks for watching.